Well, health experts are begging people to stay home for Thanksgiving week to slow the spread of the coronavirus. For some, it will be the first holiday they've celebrated alone.
News 8 Now's Isabella Holsizer introduces us to a daughter struggling with pandemic separation and loss.
Lisa Weed has always been close to her parents. Earlier this year, her life came to a standstill.
And then in February, she passed away suddenly.
Her mother, Irene, was the primary caretaker of Lisa's father.
So now I was faced with, what do I do with Dad? Because no one gave me directions. There's no direction on what to do with someone that has dementia.
She decided the best option was to admit him to a senior living facility.
So March 13th at 5 o'clock, I left him at Brookdale in the lunchroom. And March 14th, I went to go visit him, and I was informed that COVID was in our community and they were not allowing visitors anymore.
Lisa says the hardest part about separation over the last few months has been the lack of physical contact.
My dad said the other day when I did a FaceTime visit with him, the one thing I miss is your hugs. And I think I miss his hugs, because working in healthcare is difficult enough nowadays, but not being able to see my dad and help him grieve through my mother's loss has probably been the hardest thing in the world.
Families across our region are experiencing similar feelings.
I think I would probably describe it as grief, a form of grief, that families are grieving the loss of being able to be next to and to see the people that they love.
To stay in touch and help his memory, Lisa contacts her dad often.
We do FaceTime. I've gone creative. I send him postcards with pictures on them.
Dr. Cogbill says this is a good option for families because social isolation can have detrimental effects.
Social isolation is real, and it has devastating impacts on people's mental, emotional, psychological, and physical health. And older adults are not immune to that, and we are seeing effects like that across the community.
During this time of year, being separated from family is even more difficult.
I've been thinking a lot about what do I do Thanksgiving,
which has caused Lisa to reminisce on past holiday seasons.
We sat down and we had this wonderful Thanksgiving dinner, and it was just wonderful just to be together and to be present. And we were lucky that we got to do the same at Christmas time.
She holds these memories close to her heart and plans to visit her dad virtually this year. In La Crosse, Isabella Holsizer, News 8 Now.
So this year's Lisa's dad's going to be served a Thanksgiving feast at his facility, and then that's going to be followed by a FaceTime visit with family on Friday.
People are finding a way, and Dr. Cogbill says she hopes the development of a vaccine will come quickly and provide needed relief for families. We all need that right now.